Okay, so what I'd like to do is just show you how you can make a comparison between two different car specs on the same inquiry. So you'll have to create two new inquiries in enquiryMAX. So how do you do it? Well, I've created a dummy one here, car comparison, and I've actually signed in using a sales exec's authority level. Just so that you can see that you can do it at pretty much every level. So this customer's interested in a Ford Cougar. That's all very good. And you'll notice here that you just got all your usual sort of qualifying information that you would put in. So a salesperson still has offers. If I actually click on offers here, you can see that it's all ready to build and bits and pieces, but they just don't actually have deal builder. So if I was to actually click into that, you'll see that it just brings up all the specification of the car and bits and pieces, and then what the manager or the sales exec does is they build their way along here, but the managers have got deal builder and offer so that they can send that back to the sales execs. But very often what you might find is that a customer might be interested in, for example, this Ford Cougar, and then for some reason the conversation diverts off, oh, what's the Ford S-Max like, how does that compare? So what sometimes people do is they go into here and they start then selecting the S-Max, and then the customer's got to try and remember the difference. It'd be really good if you could have them split side by side. So the way in which you do that is we're obviously already in Ford Cougar. So if you go over to Vehicle Inquiry and you right click on your mouse, you'll notice it says Open Link in New Tab. If you notice, it's now opened another tab here. So what I've got is the Cougar there, same customer, car comparison one here. Okay, it's still the same inquiry, it's just split it in half. Right, only problem is that if I create another vehicle here by literally clicking into this view, and then I can go to offers and I can build another car, okay, or vehicle inquiry and build another car. No, I don't want to do that, because I can't split the screen. Okay, so, well, I could right click at the top here and go move to new tab. But to save you messing around with that, let's just go back to how we were before. Go back to Vehicle Inquiry, right click, and just go Open Link in New Window. Okay, so here we go. So now that we're into this here, you click on the little I, and then what you can actually do is just dive up to the offers, click on this little edit pencil, and there we are. It's brought up the exact same model, Ford Cougar. And let's just bring the other one back up, Ford Cougar. So let's just put them side by side. Now you know exactly where I'm going to go with this. Let's say, for example, on this one, the customer wanted to have a quick look and make some technical comparisons between the S-Max and the Cougar. We'll just select a particular model. Let's find something reasonably late. 2019, we'll pick the one at the top, why not? And now you can actually see we've got the S-Max one side, Cougar on the other. It's exactly the same customer, and we just pick and choose whichever one we want, and then just bin the other one off. So it's really, really easy. So if, for example, I wanted to move over to technical specification because I want to know all about the fuel and the engines and all that sort of stuff, let's just move that over so I can see all the numbers. Okay, actually let's just put them exactly the same. So we've got here engine and drivetrain, so it's got all the information here that you could have a quick look at. If you wanted to go down to all of the sort of fuel consumption figures, you can sort of see here that you've got marginally, they're largely the same, to be honest with you. I don't know what the engine size is on this one. This one's a 2 litre and this one's a 1500, but I think this one might well be a hybrid. So if you just go down, you could just keep making all these comparisons. Let's just move to general, and then you can sort of see all the differences between the two, and so can your customers. So if you wanted to steer them one particular direction or the other, then of course you are in a position to be able to do that, but with genuine information. What's also really good is that if, for example, a customer wanted to make a comparison with the Ford Cougar to a Toyota RAV4 or something like that, then you can just select anybody else's specification of car, and suddenly up comes all of theirs. So you can now make a comparison between the Ford and the Toyota, to sort of stop them going somewhere else, especially if our car's more beneficial than theirs. So that's literally how you do a side by side. Whichever one they choose, you can bin this off, literally just get rid of it, just go to offers and just start to progress it and build it as an offer. Nice and easy. And that's pretty much it. So, what you will need to do is, if, for example, you have changed the specification of the car, like you've made it, like for example, a Toyota, you must go to vehicle inquiry here and change this to Toyota, because when you do the order, what happens is it says thank you very much for buying the Ford Cougar, when in fact they bought a Toyota. So you must, if this is saying Cougar and you've done the offer and the order on a Toyota, it doesn't copy the order, it copies the vehicle inquiry. So you must go back and change this over to a Toyota and do your thing. That's about it. So I hope that helped you out. Thanks for watching.